Hello, it's me again, TFR Wilderness, for the final of these Hello Carbot minifigure mini-series reviews. And again, I'm doing this as a small stuff review because small stuff is a review series that I do where I believe that a figure is too small or too gimmicky to warrant a full-blown review, and I try to review them within 5 to 6 minutes. So with that said, let's get on with the review. So here is the final figure of this new selection of Hello Carbot minifigures that came out recently, and it is Hello Carbot's Pone or Pawn. Now the names of the Samchangzar or the Three Musketeer bots, they were named after chess pieces, like you had Knight, Rook and Pawn. Now Pawn sounds like, porn as in pornography, so I think I've noticed some Koreans are referring it as Pone, P-O-N-E, rather than P-A-W-N, but whatever it is, I'm just going to call him Pone for the sake of this review. Comes in the typical Hello Carbot mini box. It's a little like Matchbox style box. Again, you open it up, figures inside in a little bubble wrap baggie. You take it out, and instructions are printed on the inside of the box, so you can cut it open and use those if you so wish. Right, now here is Pone's car mode, and he transforms into this sort of very swoopy, very curvy, sort of modern sort of sports car. Now, out of all the Samchangzar or the Carbot brothers, I actually have the big version. So I can do a direct comparison with his big counterpart. Obviously, the paint apps are fairly similar. Obviously, this one hasn't got the black stripes down the side, and it hasn't got the painted wheels, or the black round the front, or for that matter, much of the paint apps on the back. So yeah, typical minifigure, hasn't got quite as many paint apps as the big figure, but that's just typical. Like I said, it's an orange car. When KR Brickbot did a review of this, he said he think it was based on a Bugatti Veyron. I can't see that myself. It has kind of got a sort of like a shape of a Bugatti Veyron, though I don't think it's based on that car myself. It's got pinned wheels, so it rolls really well. Size-wise, it's a typical size of a Hot Wheels car. Now, transformation on this, fairly simple. Obviously, you bring him up. He's got weapon storage underneath. He's got this black boomerang thing which you can detach. Transformation on this one's slightly different. You can pull the sides out, and then he has these extra pieces that fold up to form the shoulders. Then the legs sort of concertina out. You take the foot and fold it out from the underside of the car to form the feet. So the transformation on this guy is very similar to the old Hello Carbot micro figures. They had leg transformation that was more like this, whereas the newer ones, they're more sort of like typical, back end of the car flips out on a single sort of hinge on the knees, and then you split them to form the legs. This one has got, as you can see, it's got a hinge there and a hinge there and a hinge there. It's got lots of hinges, but there we go. So you get Pone in his robot mode. Now, obviously, because I've got the big one, I can show you the one-step changer gimmick. There we go. And it's got a little bit of, got to pull the feet out. So there's the big one. So we can do the size comparison between the big one and the small one. Again, you can see all the paint apps that's on the big figure, and you look at the little figure, and it's got none of the blue, hardly any yellow on it. The black and the silver is missing. So yeah, it's missing a lot of the paint apps. If you look at the actual figure, the moulding lines are on there, and if you got a paintbrush, you could touch it in and make it look a lot better. But yeah, now obviously he came with his accessory, this little black boomerang thing, which you can plug into his hand and give him his weapon. Articulation, shoulders, again, they're on that sort of linkage. The shoulder is on a ball joint, so it goes around and it can move in and out a little bit. Because he's got these extra shoulder pieces on, it does hamper the articulation a little bit. Moving down, got the hips, beautiful spread, forwards, back. It's got a knee joint that goes to 90 degrees, and then he's got these double sort of hinge on the foot, which means the foot can sort of move a little bit, but you know, it doesn't do much really. It's got like the flat-footed pose. As with all the others, there's a slight cut on the feet to give them a neutral A stance pose, but you know, it's a decent little figure. All the joints are nice and tight, so you know what posing you could do with it, you can do quite easily. But there's not much more you can say about it, really. It's a decent enough little transforming dude. Quick size comparison with Carbot Wars Bombshell here, and you can see like it's a pretty solid Legends size. And that's all I've got to say about this, really. It's a decent enough figure, slightly differently engineered to the others, but apart from that, it's pretty sweet. Missing paint apps, but yeah, what can you say? It's just a little transforming robot dude. And that is the final Hello Carbots mini small stuff review of this little mini series that I've decided to do. I'm gearing up for review 200, which I've decided is going to be my 500 subs video. I decided to hold it over until then. But with that said, I've been TFR Wilderness. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and all the others I've done in this series, and I'll catch you all next time. Ta-da!